as we transition into the last sector, bro, I'll title this Forever I Love Atlanta.
Yeah.
The power of Atlanta.
Yeah.
And understanding how much talent Atlanta has produced.
Yeah, man.
Sports-wise, I made a bold statement, but I'm still standing on it in regards to just Georgia as a whole. For the size of Georgia, pound for pound, we produce the best.
Yeah, man. I think the only state could argue with us is Florida.
Florida's bigger than us.
Yeah, that's right. But they the only one, this Georgia.
You know what I'm saying? California will say the same thing, but California's bigger than us.
Yeah,
you got Texas, bigger than us. When you're talking about, impact in regards to football, I say it loud and proud. Man, I'm from Atlanta, and you see it in the way I talk, see it in the way I carry myself. And then one of my partners, Ant-Man.
Yeah,
Anthony.
Shouts out to Ant-Man.
You know what I'm saying? He Atlanta too.
Yeah.
And I see what he doing in the NBA. And every time I get an opportunity to tell him, I'm like, bro, for the partners that's around, bro, you got to protect this.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And not to even mention in the entertainment sphere of whether it's art, whether it's rap, whether it's music, whether it's film, having public figures like a Tyler Perry, even though he's not originally from Tyler Perry, his creation or his vision has empowered so many people in a way that he only know how.
Yeah.
Killer Mike, T.I., 2 Chainz, Jeezy, Gucci, all these people come from a whole melting pot of different talent, and that's just what it is. It's like, it's hard.
There's an Atlanta way.
Yeah.
There's an Atlanta way. There's a Georgia way. There's, when you start talking about music, man, you start talking about Lil Richie, you start talking about James Brown, Gladys Knight, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? You see, man, you go to the other side, man, shouts out to the Allman Brothers. You know what I mean? You got, man, Georgia's an amazing state. I remember reading, one time it was in some type of Chronicles.
Ray Charles.
Yeah, man, Ray, come on. I remember reading chronicled about the Georgia Negro, how they was different. They was more rebellious. They was a little more headstrong, a little more harder to tame, you know what I mean? And that made me proud reading that. Like, it also increased the number of lynchings, you know what I mean? Because, they weren't lynching no passive Negro. They were lynching niggas that were bucking. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta say, I gotta say I'm proud to be a Georgian. My family though, firmly out of Alabama, man. They let me know the whole West Side probably was populated by Alabama. They never let me forget, but I'm proud to be Georgian, man. I really am. I think that Atlanta and Georgia in particular have an opportunity to play big, and I think a lot of times we've played so small, and I don't mean small like small ball, but we so humble.
Right.
We let folk get away, with thinking they're a little more than, or thinking we're a little less than we are. But man, we've done some amazing things. Biggie wouldn't have wore the Kangol if it wasn't for an Atlanta barbecue. Shanti Dawes, who's the marketing director, product management at LaFace Records, throws a barbecue, Outkast and Goody Mob. Biggie, man, was New York to the core. He was hoodies and fatigues and Timbs. He goes to this barbecue, man, sees these dudes running around here in Kangols and flops and socks. He's in Detroit. He sees the silk shirts, the Gators. Next thing you know, man, you get a brother who get, hello, man, let me get on and get fly, and in the hands, you look at what LaFace was able to do to impact the music industry with TLC, Outkast, Goody, Atlanta is a place where you don't have to be from here to be here and to be a part of it and to be a part of the opportunity. My grandmother came here in 1950 and created a life. My grandfather came here in 1940, created a life. And I'm here, and I refuse to leave. Like my wife knows, I'm not, I'm always come back to Atlanta in some capacity because of the amount of opportunity it gives those that are willing to work, those that are willing to work on themselves, and those that are willing to work together.
Right.
We haven't solved racism, but man, Andy Young, former Mayor Andy Young says, this is a state and city that understands the importance of sitting down, saying we're gonna sit at this table, figure this out together. We all might leave a little uncomfortable, but we all gonna have something for the better, because the airport, that's the busiest airport in the world, could be in Birmingham.
For sure.
But William Hartsfield understood the importance of giving Delta that contract. Well, Hartsfield was a white man who understood the importance of giving Delta that contract. Now this one of the only place in the world outside Jamaica, Africa, you land and see all black grounds crew.
Hello.
Your stewardesses may be black, your pilot's black, and the people to unload your luggage. That's a very unique thing.
The person bringing the doggone plane in.
Yeah, So I'm I'm very proud of this little city. Even as we grow and diversify, people are working together more than pulling apart. And I'm proud of us for that, and I hope we continue that.